Well, that's really what we need to do, right? Just to hush everybody up from running over here all last year and not winning a race, and everybody want to talk about that over the 12th championship that we've won. So that's high on my list to try to accomplish tomorrow night. And, you know, it's a Hayes 200. Bruce Hayes has helped me for, 30 years. So I want to win the race for Bruce Hayes and Todd Hunt and Jody Hunt and everybody involved with this race team, my wife, my daughter, my son, this whole race team, my fans. Just there's so many people I feel like I let down last year by not winning the race, even though we won a championship. That I feel like I got to make it up. So we need to win like 10 races this year to get that sour taste out of my mouth from last year. To be honest with you, you got to have a good race car and you got to execute, right? So you got to get your car handling, you got to have your car hooked up for 200 laps, and you got to execute. So that's the key to tomorrow is having a good race car and executing, and the driver not making any mistakes, and everything on the car working properly, and just go get the job done. Yeah, the track actually gripped up today, which was really good, and it got better and better and better as the day went on. So we were a little bit too tight qualifying there. We done a mock qualifying run before that and run a couple tenths quicker than what we qualified. So I was kind of a little bit disappointed with the lap that we ran, but it's good enough for the poles. So we'll just have to keep working on it and make it better, and hopefully we may possibly get back in the 12s this year if the track will keep coming in.
We qualified on the outside pole. I mean, I don't know how good that's going to be tomorrow because the second groove hadn't been there all weekend. So we'll just have to play it by ear. I mean, last year I think the outside pole man, he didn't get into like 7th or 8th. So we'll just have to see how it works out. I mean, track took rubber good today, and it was faster than I anticipated. Just hopefully tomorrow maybe they'll run some more on the outside and get some rubber in. That way maybe it'll be better racing.
Track's pretty smooth. I like the new surface. It's still lacking a little bit of grip on the outside. My car seemed to work really good on the bottom. If I got out next to somebody, it was a little slick out there, but it was kind of like that last year. But yeah, we had a really good car today and qualified 3rd. I guess Tim's on the pole, Lee's 2nd. So last year we qualified 3rd. We were able to take the lead with 5 laps into the race and lead the rest of the race. So hopefully we can repeat that this year. I got to thank Scott Brannick with North American Construction, PME Engines, Bill Steen Shocks, Amerifast, Z-Max. It's all those people and my crew, my dad, that make this possible. So really enjoy coming over here. We don't run all the races, but we run the big ones, and we seem to be able to contend every time we come over here, so that's fun. Every year it's a little bit different. I think, with current track conditions and track conditions last year, it was important to be out front and be able to stay on the bottom. If you get shuffled back and you have to restart on the outside, sometimes you can make up ground out there, and sometimes you can lose 4 or 5 spots. So last year for me, being able to control the race was pretty key. And then having a good car for 200 laps, we always seemed to have a car at the end of these long races. We were able to win the 199 Tour race a couple times, and last year the 200. So looking for a repeat. This one's eluded me for a long time, and then to get one last year, it'd be really nice to get another one.
It's tough. They threw a little monkey wrench in our plans, but same for everybody. They had tires left over from last year, and then they got a new batch of tires in that were fresher, softer, stickier. So we practiced all day long on the older stuff, and then when it came time to qualify, we put 2 fresh tires versus 2 older tires. So we didn't see any reason to mock up because they wouldn't let us buy the fresh tires to practice on. So it was kind of a shot in the dark for us, and me and Jason both tried something maybe a little different. We put them in different locations, and it kind of bit us just a little bit, but still top 4, 200 laps. I know how good our race car is, so I'm looking forward to it. You have to be pleasantly persistent. I think it's kind of an unknown for us right now what the outside groove is going to be. It'll just take laps, logging laps to kind of see how the track comes in. Obviously right now the bottom groove is the preferred line, so I think everybody's going to be trying to get on the bottom as quick as they can, but we like trying to make hay on the outside, so we're going to do our best to try to get it worked in.